Hello guys, how are you doing today? How's everybody? I hope everybody is doing great. Today I brought you some important lesson which all related to the preposition. You may have already studied the preposition and you find it difficult maybe, but I know that the preposition is one of the difficult things and a lot of students they find it challengeable to learn it correctly and use it correctly, especially the non-native English speaker. And today I brought you some lesson and let's start inshallah together. Okay, we have got here almost 6 preposition and you have to understand well which preposition goes with which preposition. In addition, in the English language, we do not have a very specific rules in English grammar to check it well and to understand which preposition is used correctly. The best option is to check a good dictionary for understanding the preposition well. In addition, there were some of the differences between the preposition of British speaker and the preposition of American speaker because they use it somehow interchangeably and there were some of the differences. Okay, we will study for the next videos inshallah. So you have to listen well with great focus of attention. I'm going to explain and you learn what I'm telling you. Okay, we have got here almost 6 prepositions. Let's start with the first one. We have got here the first one, afraid of. Any lesson more that a lot of my students, they make mistake while using these prepositions well incorrectly. First we have is the afraid of. A lot of people are saying not by. A lot of people are saying by. They use by instead of, when it's totally incorrect. It's going to be considered incorrect. Don't have to use it. If you want to use the correct version, try to use this instead. You say afraid of. Well, afraid of is totally fixed. You can use it correctly. We have got some example here. Ali is afraid of the spiders. Listen, you see the preposition here. We have got here the preposition. We use of preposition. We do not use the preposition by here because it's going to be incorrect, right? We can also say, for example, Adam is afraid of zombie. Adam is afraid of failure, right? These are sort of questions that the word of goes with the preposition correctly. The next we have is to agree with. Agree with a person or opinion or we can say policy. How do we use them two correctly? Very simple. Agree with a person. When we use the word preposition with the word agree, right? We use with preposition. We do not use about. We can also use about, but that is honestly in different cases. So what? That is totally a different case. You can use it. Okay, let me show you some example and then you understand well. Adam left the company because he didn't agree with. Listen here, we use agree with. The preposition goes with the verb with. We do not use on or about here. He didn't agree with the sales policy, right? Listen, how beautiful this example is. He didn't agree with the sales policy. The next we have is 3, agree about or on, a subject of discussions. In this, when we discuss a subject, right, there are 2 prepositions which we can use them correctly. First we have about and the next we have is on. Both of them are going to be considered correct. Okay, here we look. They agree about or on most things. There are 2 prepositions that comes afterwards. We've got here the about here. We have got here the about and we have got here the on prepositions. They agree about or on most things. Listen, when it comes to discussions, we just use about or on. Both of them are correct. Just don't worry. Let's try an example. Let's try to agree on a date. Let's try to agree on a date. You see here, it's still a discussions, right? When it comes to a discussions, we just use on, right? Directly discussions. You can also use about, no matter, but it's always better to use the word, the preposition on. The next we have is for. Number 4, it's anxious. Anxious for. A lot of people are saying anxious about or anxious to. That is correct. It is incorrect. It's not correct. It's used instead for. Anxious for. We do not say anxious about. We just say anxious for. Okay, listen here. Anxious for means plus eager to have, right? Or we can also use it with no preposition for. After to plus infinitive form, right? Okay, in example, it will be clarified. We are all anxious for an end to this misunderstanding. We're all anxious for an end to this misunderstanding. Right now, we look here. We have got here the preposition. This preposition goes with the adjective anxious. We're anxious for an end to this misunderstanding. Listen, always use it correctly, not with about preposition, not with the to. We just use it correctly with the for preposition. That's it. We can also use it after to. For example, Ali is anxious to find a better job. Or Ahmad is extremely anxious to find a job. To find a better job. Why? Because he graduated from university. Right now he's looking for a better job. And he's a little confused and he's anxious to find a better job. Whether he can get a job or not. Okay. The number 5, we have but at. Listen, a lot of people, I've seen them many times, they're using not at, they're using in, which is incorrect in the preposition because particular preposition goes with a particular adjective. You have to understand it. And here we say not in. You cannot use the in preposition with the adjective but. It's going to be considered incorrect. That's it. Let me give you an example. I'm really bad at boxing. You cannot say, I'm really bad in boxing. It is going to be incorrect. Try to use, well, bad at. It is somehow a collocation that goes with a fixed preposition. Good. The next 6th one, we have clever at. We cannot use not in, right? You don't have to use in because it is incorrect. Try to say at, clever at. We have got here some rules in some sentences. You learn it, you understand it. When you look, you understand it automatically. Don't marry her. She's not clever at cooking, right? For example, I'm not clever at cooking. Ali is not clever at cricket. Ahmad is not cricket at wrestling. You've got millions of examples. The point is to understand the preposition well. That's it. In addition, if you have any sort of questions, please comment below. Thanks for watching.